because I stopped caring. What she's doing, so revealing, and then while she was dancing, everything was just. Hello, this is your babe, your girl, your chick, Ttk Jinadu. I'm back again with another Telling It Just the Way It Is chat series. So guys, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Okay guys, today I am going to be talking about this Nigerian gospel singer, Ttk Jinadu. I think many of you must have seen this video clip of this singer dancing, going around or going viral online. At first, when I saw this video, I didn't take it seriously. There was nothing to it. I just saw somebody dance. I didn't look at that video. I didn't watch that video that well until somebody drew my attention to it on Instagram, and that person tagged me and said, what do I think? What do I think? And my first thought was, this singer was just dancing. Or was she naked? And then another person tagged me again on a different days, on different occasion. Then I thought maybe I should look at this video, and I did watch that video. After watching that video, I saw comments, like negative comments, our usual criticism, our usual way of judging. There was so much attack against this gospel singer. There was so much negative comments, trashing, cursing, and attacking. Okay, then again, I still did not take it serious, but I could see. Okay guys, some of you might know I love to write. Writing is something I enjoy and I love doing. On Valentine's Day, I decided to give those who love to read my stories a gift. So I wrote you a story, and the part 2 is out for those who have been following. So guys, head onto my blog and read the part 2 of this Valentine story. Very, very interesting. It's not just about Valentine, but it is interesting. I'll leave the link down below and click onto the Ttk article. There it is. Was going. I could see the direction in which that video was going. So then she granted an interview to City People, and in that interview, that if you read that interview, because I posted it on my blog, and that interview was, I think in that interview she was trying to inspire somebody. She was trying to encourage somebody. She did talk about how she hawked in the market in Oshodi, how she hawked in Ibadan, how she sold egg back in the days, how she had to borrow shoes and clothes and all that. Anyway, the message in that that I got from that interview, as far as I am concerned, is that she was just trying to encourage somebody. Like, if you're going through what she went through back then, the future is bright. Don't worry, just keep working hard. That was the message. But on social media, as soon as I published that interview, Ttk Jinadu granted, on social media, there were so many negative comments, on different platforms of social medias. There were so many different comments and negative comments like, oh, shut up, change your ways. As you can see or tell from the subject or the topic of my video, change your ways, deceit from worldly things, that dance. And I was like, really? When I look at that dance, personally, and this is me personally, I would like to clarify something here. I don't know Ttk Jinadu from anywhere. I only listen to her music, and I do enjoy listening to her music. I don't know her. I just want to clarify that. But when I saw that dance, I had to go back and look at that video again and again and again. There's just nothing wrong with that video. One thing this singer Tokpa Labi did that didn't really sit well with me is that she had to start to explain herself. As far as I'm concerned, this woman or this lady does not owe anybody any explanation. You have to explain why you're dancing. This is what our fellow Nigerians or Africans are subject some certain people to. She said she just felt like she needed to dance. You know, that it was during her dad's burial. That she had to dance during her dad's burial. And you know this dance that was going viral at one time, like Bebody, and you know, people would just carry themselves. And to me, it was fun. It's not that deep. It is not that deep in any shape or form. But like I said, if you remember in my last video, in one of my last telling it just the way it is chat series video, I think I'll leave a clip up here somewhere. I did mention in that video that we Nigerians or Africans were so judgmental. And I'll keep talking about it. This lady, this Tokpa Labi, this woman has to come out. This sister had to come out and explain herself that she needed to do it. There was so much condemnation, so much negative comment left and right against this dance. Like really, really. And my stand here is that if being so judgmental will help our country, Nigeria, then that country should be great by now. Nigeria should be a great country right now. Because we're just so judgmental. We're too judgmental. You judge everything. These English people or white people brought Bible, brought Christianity to Nigeria. They didn't carry it on their head the way we carried it. Like we're selling. She's a gospel singer. There's nothing wrong with that dance as far as I'm concerned. Where is that dance coming from? I had to go again and make sure I look at that video thoroughly, since some people want to hear from me. I just want to make sure that she was not naked, because that's the only thing. Was she wearing something so revealing? And then while she was dancing, everything was just, you know, some people do that. And I'm sorry to think that way, but that was the first thing. But there was nothing. Some people dance, some people sing as a way of lifting burden off their shoulder, or lifting the weight of the world off their shoulder. It's a relief to some people. Can I tell you something? Can I bust your bubble, guys? Our criticism and our judgmental ways have not in any way helped Africans or Nigerians in any shape or form. It hasn't. So why the judgment? Like I was saying earlier, can I bust your bubble, guys? You see my mama, my mother, the one that gave back to me. Mama Kemi, yes. She's 70. She'll be 70 years old woman. If she does the big body for you and begin to say whatever you want to say. And you know, when you reach a certain age in life, the doctor will advise you because of health, you know, all those health issues, all those aging health issues. Doctors will advise you to do regular exercise. Even when my mom was around, you know, I'm talking about a month ago, not even up to a month, she performed that dance. We were all laughing, as in grandchildren were laughing. My daughter was laughing, like, look at grandma. She was doing it because it was just too cold for her to step out. She didn't want to go out, and she was supposed to walk. Usually she walk down the street, like she goes for a 30 minutes walk. But for like, she's not been able to go for that walk because she says she's cold. Elder people in that UK weather, it can be like, it can be uncomfortable sometimes. So she decided to do her exercise in the house, right in my living room. It's not that big, but she will do her big body there and we'll laugh. It's just a fun way of doing exercise. It's coming from a place of, I want to exercise, and she's doing it in a fun way. And then my daughter might stand up and correct her and show her, this is the way, grandma. She will do it that way. We'll laugh. But at the same time, what she's getting grandma to do is to do her exercise. So, Guinea, I don't know. I just don't share. If some of you should see her and then considering her age, Oh Lord, without your judgmental ways, you will condemn her with all your negativity. But I don't care. I am sharing it before camera, before you guys, because I stopped caring. What she's doing is coming from a place of, I want to live a healthy life. It's not worldly. It's not like it's worldly. When you say worldly, what is worldly? Can we define worldly? Which dance is worldly? Which dance is not worldly? What is it? Who wrote this Bible? This Bible that we carry on our head. Yeah, who wrote it? These English people that introduced this religion to us will join you in dancing. It's not that deep to them. If all these sentiments, if all these judgmental ways would have improved our nation, I wouldn't have mind at all. Or if it's helping somebody. It is not. And you know something, yeah? I find that every time we Nigerians condemn, every time we're so judgmental against one another, it's not coming from a place of, I thought of this, I thought deeply about this. It is not coming from a place of love. It is not coming from a place of concern, not from a place of any sort. It's not coming from any sort of affection. It is only coming from a place of shame. It is to shame, to shut up, to condemn. Because after that dance, they were still condemning her. They were still condemning her. This is wrong. It's just as if some people just enjoy taking the mick out of other people, enjoy slashing, enjoy condemning, enjoy criticizing, enjoy judging people negatively. Most of our people enjoy that, putting people down all the time, calling out people's flaws. It makes some people so happy, extremely happy, especially those that have ego issues, self-esteem issues. It's another way of like covering all those flaws. You call out other people, so the attention will be on them. I will tell you a story. I will share a story, just a little story. I'll share it with you. Because me and this person, yeah, that's me and the person in question, me and the person that I'm about to talk about, and do you know something here? Wickedness is no good. When she contacted them, when those people now, I think they got a little bit impatient with her, and they started uttering insultive comments.